Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 54 of Dire News. Today, just a quick announcement for you guys, which I'm sure will probably not make some of you happy, but maybe some of you will be happy and maybe some of you won't care. I guess we'll see what happens. I've decided to stop recording the Dungeons, Dragons, and Space Shuttle series, so it's going to be replaced by a new single-player series on the channel. I know you guys typically, might not appreciate that change, and I apologize for those of you who are really into that series, but if I'm being totally honest, I'm just totally burnt out on it. Some of the recipes are really tough. Some of the challenges are just it's starting to feel grindy, and I'm just having a lot of trouble struggling to get into it, and even though I recently got into autocrafting with it, as I started looking at all the things I need to autocraft just to accomplish simple machines, it's like, I gotta get this, and then I'm gonna spend 5 episodes just autocrafting carpenters, and then once I get that accomplished, the recipes seem to get worse from there. So just the amount of time spent crafting and making things to progress is just not super on board. And I know I didn't do a ton of exploring. I did some, not as much as I probably would have otherwise, but it's just not fun for me. So I need to drop it because if I'm not having fun, I don't think you guys are probably going to enjoy the series. So that said, I'm going to be starting a new series. So the single-player series, I always have one single-player series going on, right? So we'll continue with Forgecraft. Glacial Awakening is kind of going on. We're going to see, me and Soren are having trouble getting together to record those. But Forgecraft is definitely continuing, obviously, as we test out the new 1.14 mods. So the new series that I'm starting is FTB Revelations, but tweaked a little bit. So FTB Revelations is kind of a kitchen sink style pack. It's not a questing pack. It's not a hardcore pack. I think I'm burned out on those because the last few packs in a row have all been questing and hardcore packs. So I think I'm a little bit burned out on that style of pack. So I think what I'd like to do is just play a simple, fun, do whatever you want in whatever order you want with simple, basic recipes, none of this complex shenanigans. And I think that's what I'm just in the mood for playing. So FTB Revelations fits that bill pretty well. It's got a bunch of mods in it that we haven't played with in a while. So a lot of all the standards that we know, plus a few extras. It's got Thaumcraft, which I haven't played since Enigmatic 2 Expert. It's got Astral and Blood Magic, obviously, but none of the crazy recipe changes or tweaks. It's also got Ender.io, which I don't think I've played with in a long time, in 1.12 at least. It feels like it's been a while since I played with Ender.io. And a handful of other mods, obviously a lot of the big name ones that we're familiar with, and a bunch of smaller ones as well. In addition, I made my own tweaks to the pack because I wanted to have fun. So I added random things, so I have time in a bottle. Booyah. I also added building gadgets because that is a mistaken missing mod in there. I think the pack was originally created a while ago and it's been updated and maintained a bunch, but they haven't added new mods in a while, I think, so that's why building gadgets probably wasn't in. I also added nuclear craft because I really want to play with that in a series, and I added a couple others as well. So you'll find out more about that starting in the next go live of a single player series. So as of the time of this video recording, episode 60 was the last Dungeons, Dragons, and Space Shuttles Let's Play episode. And then the next single player will be starting the FTB Revolution series. So I know you guys tend to say Dire, you never finish a pack. I think that's a shame on me for picking these challenge and difficulty packs that just ramp up in difficulty. They start off, they seem fun, but then you just hit this middle part where there's this grind and it just seems rough, right? And that's a challenge with packs, obviously. I think, some improvements that might have made Dungeons & Dragons a little less painful would be once you got through the hurdle of making the complex machine once, having cheaper recipes of it. So a perfect example would have been the Carpenter, right? The Carpenter is really expensive to make more of. If you had a Carpenter recipe for the Carpenter that was reasonably cheap, so the first Carpenter was really expensive and got you to a new point in the pack, but then going forward you can make as many Carpenters as you wanted, that might have helped out a little bit. But long story short, just wasn't enjoying the DDS series anymore. So sorry, I know some of you guys probably won't love that decision. I apologize, but like I said, I wasn't having fun, and I do this to have fun, so I wanted to start a new pack that would probably be more fun for me, and that's why I picked a pack that doesn't have a questing system. It doesn't have, you're not gated from one mod to the next. You can literally start off and do whatever you want. So I already recorded a couple episodes of that, and I'm having a lot of fun with it so far, so hopefully you guys will enjoy that series. And then, like I said, Forgecraft continues. as you would expect. And I guess also, you guys, I've had a lot of people questioning, will there be a Direwolf 20 pack for 1.14? Obviously, the answer is yes, there will be. When will that happen? I can't tell you. It really depends on when some of the mods get ready. Clearly, the existence of Forgecraft, and we're seeing new mods added every day, means that we're getting there in 1.14, but there's still a lot of work to be done to get a lot of the staple mods ready. So hopefully, not too much longer, but as soon as I can, I will definitely have a 1.14 pack out with the Direwolf 20 name, and it'll be your standard kitchen sink, have fun, do whatever you want style pack, targeted at new mods so that people who are playing learn the mods as they're intended to be played, and then also for veteran players to just have fun and enjoy themselves. All right, so that's the episode of Dire News. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Direwolf 20 signing off. Thanks for watching, and take it easy.